Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Forex Black Box. Apologize I didn't do the video over the weekend. I was abroad. I was traveling and I couldn't do the video when I was away. So I'm gonna analyze pound pairs as usual, and I will start with gold because I forgot to do that last time. As we can see, gold. Let me just remove everything away. Gold have a nice push up all the way to 1556. Dollars, and we started making that waves down here, up down. So I'm looking at the daily. As I talked about gold before, that's where we see the area. That's at the top. We'll make a low, lower high, lower low, then this low, lower high, and we made a new lower low, then this one. I believe this one is going to continue tomorrow. As I did mention in my last video, it's going to go that way. We already come to test this closing here, and we kind of didn't not gonna do reversal from here. I believe that can play a little bit here, do kind of wave back up to this line and come back down here and do so on so forth. So break down, and I'm looking for to come around this area. 300, about 1384, 85. Let's see. But I was already short, and I'm looking for it to go lower. 135, it's my target. So we'll see. That's this area here. That's what my target is. I know it's quite far away, but it is possible. Since US and China making deals and they're working on the deals, we're talking about 1,000 pips down move to come and test this area. It's a very interesting area. Could take some time between this low and this low. So that box here, that's where I'm waiting for it to come down here. Then I will be sinking long from there. From here to here, that's where I'm looking to start sinking long. We'll see. We'll see how it will play. The stock is pushing up. Yen is weak, and gold is weak as well. So let's see. Moving on to the next, which is a pound. Sorry, that's actually silver. I'm not going to do that. Pound pairs. I'm going to start with pound USD. I still have my position here for short. My take profit is about 120, 125, 330. I'm talking about 350 bips, and it went nicely on Friday. I was not really monitoring the market very well, but it went actually down. We'll make a new low. We made a new low. Sorry. Or if we look here, where we go? The drawing tool. That's the high, lower high, higher low. Then we made a new lower low. Now we come back retest. Went inside the channel for 3 days. We come today, we had this big move up, touch the channel ceiling, and just been rejected. Okay, it's been rejected as you can see. Maybe tomorrow we're going to see something like that and continue down, so on and so forth. We will see. But there is no really, I know that is Brexit, sorry, not Brexit. It's the general election on the make, in the make at the moment, and that's why the pound moved up today. There's a gap as well. So this gap, I believe, is going to be filled this week. So we looking to break lower than this low, and we looking to go down around 126.63 first. Then we'll play a little bit here. Then we'll continue down to test the low of the channel, the other side of the wall. And I believe that we broke it here, and we go back inside. I believe that we're gonna break the wall down here. We're gonna break the lower channel, the lower edge of the channel. We'll see how it go. but I know that a lot of people say that it's gonna go long. That's buy on dips, but that's on the daily. That's not good enough. Dips. The minimum dips you can buy from is 61% or 50%. This square here, this is this box here. This is the area where you interested to buy. If you buy here, you're too early. If you enter day, you can buy on the news, but it could be very short-lived, as you can see. For myself, I would like to buy from here. If you come down here, fair enough, I will buy from here. But between here and there, there's all risky area for me. It can go lower. If I keep buying, it can go low on me and take me out. But here I will be loading my lot sizes at this area here. But here could be intraday only. You could limit yourself to 50 pips. It is achievable in this condition, but short, it's the play for me now because we're making high, lower lows. We make that low on Friday. Obviously Monday we will pull him back. If you look at it here, we'll bolt about 50% of this move. So we got two point here to take in consideration. This high, this low, roughly 55%. I didn't really measure it, but it looks that way. Uh, we also touched the higher end, the higher side of the channel, and we touch it and we be rejected right away. I believe that tomorrow we could see more move down. This move today is just the news of what's happening between Boris Johnson and this is just a news, and I don't believe that's gonna last. Probably by tonight it's gonna go lower, a little bit lower, and up to this spike here, and it could go lower next day because we still have a gap need to be filled, and it's not really big deal of the news today. Just one part of the general election, and I'm sure there's gonna be more of this. It's gonna be positive and negative, positive and negative. We still have another couple of months to play with bound pairs until we have a solid information of Brexit. So I expect that to come down, continue halfway to that channel, 50% of that channel wide, see how wide it is, and will be 50% of it. We're going to play a little bit on that red line here. Then we're going to go down to 61%. This is what I'm interested to buy. At this point, I'm not buying anything big. Even if I enter a day, it will be my lot sizes are going to be small. Very close stop losses because I don't want to risk any trade long from here, big one, just the small ones. Okay, guys, I'm going to move on to the next. Same story goes here with the news. So when we have this positive news of the election on bound pairs, officially with bound pairs moved, I'm looking at the daily. I know that a lot of people waiting for this to break, which it did break it. However, we didn't close yet below the spikes. What's that telling me? That telling me the price went down and been rejected back up again. And the pair against the bound here, which is euro, is actually holding the ground here. We will see. It's been holding for a very long time now, about 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 20 days, about months, around a month. I expect that to show some interest to come retest this area, this line here. This is that line, and if we break that line, we manage to break, and we even if we didn't spike, and the next day we'll fill the spike the previous day, we'll fill the previous spike day, and we can come back up and test this area. Probably the close is going to be my interest, plus the blue line, which is resistant. We could play around here, come back down again, make a wave 2, then wave 3 is going to take about a couple of weeks to be achieved, but let's see. Move to the next. That's US China. I just added to the list here. I was just trying to backtest it myself, see where we're standing. But just skip that for now. No worries about this for now. Just move on to the next. Pound yen. As you can see, I don't know why the drawing is not okay. Okay, let's just remove all of it. Okay, pound yen. That's the daily. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consolidation. I believe that's going to do drop down to that area with one, with two. Already made with one, two is just consolidation there. Three probably is going to be lower. The problem is yen is weak, and I expect yen to be strong for like a week now. But obviously, the news of the trade between US and China is kind of up and down, up and down. And if you see gold going down, that's mean yen is weak. And Aussie strong and the stock strong. If Aussie weak, a stock weak, gold is strong, yen is strong. So yen was just about to get strong, and but obviously Brexit talk and China trade. That's why we kind of sideways here. We kind of like an range area consolidation first, then we will see where we will go from here. Obviously, if pound bears moved, if pound hit some news bad, it's gonna move down. Good is gonna move up. That's telling me yen is weak because it's sideways here. There is no decision. So that is gonna follow up on bound bears. So bound bears getting strong is gonna go up. So it's getting weak is gonna go down. Okay, guys. I don't know what is wrong with trading view. Let me just refresh the page quickly. Okay, that's better. It's pretty much flat, as you can see on my indicators. It's quite flat. It's not doing anything at all. Completely flat for a very long time. After this consolidation, I'm sure it's gonna when it move, it will move big. It will move really big. But I think that yen is gonna be really strong, and I expected that pound yen pair to push down to 61% or possibly 70 plus percent. We will see. We will see where about we can land, and we can see some opportunity to long because we're still on that wave. I expected that wave. That's all together. All together, wave one, and expected wave two to come back down halfway here, and wave three is going to be up there, back to the 50s, 150. We'll be challenging these highs, but this obviously later is going to be after Brexit being confirmed and we have a deal and everything been settled and so on. It's not going to be here unless we have this kind of news. But if you still blame Brexit game, we're going to go down again, definitely. Sorry about that. Something about US, but it's live news. The market is open. Obviously, it's Monday night in UK, so something going on in US at the moment. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm with you guys. Let me just do the video. I will pause for a sec. Okay, guys, back quickly. I was checking on the news. Nothing really serious. The pairs is quite flat. US is about to close soon. Very, very soon. About 45 minutes or 40 minutes. We're gonna close. US is gonna close. So as you can tell here, is flat. The same story. All bound pairs are flat at the moment, except bound USD because USD was strong. So if we go back to USD, you can see the move really sharp ups and downs, making waves. That's mean the other side of the pair itself, it's actually making action, and that's like a go down, back up, go down, back up, and it's gonna go a little bit farther down, then we'll back up again 50%, and so on and so forth, and making waves. Okay, guys. Okay, like we are here, Aussie. Same story. As you can see, Aussie strong because of the stock bound just to boost because the strengths of the news. Same story. Friday, obviously the market was Friday, so the stock guys they taking the profit, so that's why Aussie getting weaker. Obviously, if you know what I mean. So see what I'm drawing here. We're still in this area. That's the highs, and I believe that's gonna go low again. Just ignore this stuff. It's old, but don't worry about it for now. Oh, well, I just delete it actually now, just From now on, I will be doing open trade itself. So, for example, if I wanted to trade here now, I wanted to trade the short, right click, sell stop, take profit, stop loss, 25, 100, quantity, 2, and place it. I believe at this high, stop loss will be above the previous high. And that's it. Quantity. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, that was quick bending order to go down. I was gonna take some days to be filled, but I don't mind the time. I will actually copy that to my MT4 platforms. So I expect that to go lower because if gold going down, that means stock going up. That means Aussie is strong. Okay, gold is gonna go down. So that's you need to go put everything in perspective. If gold is getting strong because of the trade war, and that's not gonna last, by the way, guys. So it's not going to last because at some point Trump or China it will take their hand off the table, and when this happens, we're gonna see a big move across because they know Trump is playing that card to for the election only. Before like a few years now, he's fighting with China, and why now he wanted to make a deal? It's only because of the election. So they know that very well, and I'm sure that before the when the election starts or anything like that, I think they're gonna flip the table in his face. So that's what I see, and I think that's what's gonna happen. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next. You can see New Zealand is kind of a little bit. It was strong, pushing up, down, up, down. All this consolidation area because of pound bear itself, pound uncertainty, and I have short position here. Let me just quick look. I've got a sell order already open on both the pound USD and pound New Zealand. Let's see how that go. Still leaving my take profit here. Stop losses above the highs, and I believe that's going to go down here. And if I just measure this from point A, point B, there you go, 61%. Probably come back up here. We'll see. That tool I'm using, it's Fibonacci basically, but it's quickly because I remember Fibonacci numbers and when I'm buying from, I'm selling from. So if I move it down a little bit, the price can go to 73, 75%, 88%. If you look at 88% right on this trend line or up to here, I prefer to be here. 61% is my mark. Either take profit or open an order. Open like half, 50% of the order, then we'll see how to play. Maybe we're going to go a little bit lower, give me better price, and I will put the rest of my order there to continue the direction I want to. If it goes lower, break my limit of stop loss, I just exit and I wait for better opportunity. Okay, as you can see, it's making waves. That means the other side of the pair it's active. New Zealand is getting strong, but still bound is playing this game of Brexit and the election at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next. CAD. As you can see, CAD is it was getting strong a little bit, get weak again, touch the highs, come back down again, and today we had this big gap, and obviously it isn't rejected. It's just like news. It's feeding away, as you can see. It's not holding like here. You hold really big day, hold, but here just 50%. CAD is a little bit weak as well. That's why. It's gonna move with the rest of the pound pairs, as you can see sideways at the moment. And you can see one touch, two touch, three touch. I think that's gonna go really deep down to here. we talking about 370 pips from here, right there. I could even take a trade here right now in front of you guys, and I will just leave my stop loss above here or at this area. As you can see, this is highs, all this area, a lot of days inside, and we doing the same thing here, but in the bigger range. And bear in mind as well, if pound pairs move, if pound currency increase in value, all pound pairs will move with it. Okay, regardless of what pattern you can see in each pair. So it's all will move together if it's news. It's gonna move individually if the other pair or other currency, for example, if a CAD getting strong, pound CAD will move alone in strength or in weakness, but not the rest of the pound pairs. But the rest of the CAD pairs, it will move with the CAD news. You got it? So if pound move, all pound pairs will move. If CAD move, all CAD pairs will move. If euro move, all euro pairs will move, not the whole market. Okay. Swiss, as you can see, fake out. Even Swiss looks strong, to be honest. It's quite strong here because we've been rejected really. That's a very interesting pattern. Pin bar or shooting star, whatever you want to call it. I expect the next one we'll try to test about 20% of it and continue the way down. Okay. Moving to the next. Euro USD. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, touch 2, 5 is big, ABC, ABC. Didn't really break high here. I have a big push down because the dollar is strong. Obviously, dollar strong, euro weak. That's 1 plus 1 equal 2 because DAXI is using majority of dollar and euro. So if the dollar go up, euro go down automatically. Balance in the market. But as you can see here, this low, try to break that high. We didn't get through. We had a new low. So at the moment, we are making lower low because that's the high, that's the low, low, um, sorry, high low, low. So it's going to come back down here to do one more. If it does want to stay up, it will do this. Try to break this and go up. Okay, that could be that could be range altogether. Could be a range. So if I do this and I do that, if on the next day go up, expect that could be range. Okay, that could be very much range. Let me just put a box in there. You don't know it until it's done, but you can see if we inside that box, we need to see where we're gonna break. Probably gonna do that, come back here, continue up or break down. Okay, I'll leave that box over here for reference, for the future references. Let's just look this. Okay, let's move on. Okay, that's the market. Pretty much not much really been achieved since last weekend. Pound still isolating in the same location since we left it last week. News really don't believe there's anything major this week. It was today is Monday. It was US bank holiday, I believe. We're going to use some high impact news UK at 12 hours, which is tomorrow 9:30 Tuesday morning. Market open. We will see how this is going to play. If that become negative, that could be the trigger to push down more lower. And possibly didn't want to continue up today because of this coming up news the next day news. What else we have? Did I choose? high impact only. Okay, so why is, here we go, show more. Wednesday, Tuesday, okay, that's the next week. What's going on? Today's 11. That's on Wednesday. High impact Aussie, New Zealand, New Zealand, and Euro. So pound, Euro, New Zealand, and US. Looks busy week. Euro, there's gonna be a lot of Euro news this week, so let's see. As usual, Finance Juice. It's an amazing website, and you're gonna enjoy it very much. You probably know it by now. Okay, guys. Thanks for viewing my video and so on. And I know that I didn't really talk much about the market, but it's really nothing new, really. Pound still in the same location. You just keep up and down, oscillating. Nothing real else really moving beside gold. Did a very good move today. Did very good move here today, and we continue the down move. Already mentioned that down move from this area here. Make a new low, lower high, sort of high low, lower low, and we expect it to continue. If US getting strong, I expect it to come down to this area, 138.3, and very much likely to go down to this high to test it. So the start of the week, it's for me it could be since last week. It's a gold, and if you're intraday on pound USD, yes. If you trade what else? Sorry, the yen pair is not really moving. I don't think it's gonna move yet. But if you trade in Aussie and gold together, combine gold, shorting gold USD, and long in pound, sorry, short in pound Aussie, and long in Aussie yen. Until last week, it was great, but this morning it doesn't look good. I think Aussie yen went down further. So let's see. I don't want to analyze any different pairs but pound pairs, but I'm looking to look to the other pairs as well, especially Aussie because connected to the stock, and it's quite important regarding the election is coming up, and that's gonna move a lot. It does move with the stock. Okay. Beside all of this, I just come back from a trip, and this morning I was a little bit tired. I didn't really rest yet. So after that video, hopefully I will be taking some time to sleep to recover for, and we'll see. Okay, guys, thanks for viewing, and all the best this week. Try not to risk too much, and try to trade light as much as possible. And the first order you open, try to make it as small as possible. Don't open big lots yet until you confirm that's your direction. And for the newbies, please try to trade something not too high risky, because if you're example going to trade gold can burn your account quickly. Try to trade something an average daily range of 50, like Euro USD. That's good for the newbies to work on it until they become better. Then they can move on from this pair to another pairs. But don't keep trading the high risk pairs and you say your account has been burned and you've been stuck in a trade and you're losing quickly. Greed and fear, it's the key in the market. If you're greedy, you're gonna lose because you put in too much risk. You fear that you're gonna lose that £100, but in reality you could lose all your account. So you need to control your behavior. It's a business, it's not gambling. And I hope you learn anything from what I'm doing because I'm doing it for free. And I hope that my video will help a lot of people across the globe. And if you have any question, please leave it in a comment and I will answer you the next time I do my videos. And yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll try to make some live sessions, but I have to kind of schedule it and stick to it because I'm always busy with my trading and my day is full really. So I will try to do 1 hour or two Either could be London or New York, one of these two. Okay, if I open, if I start streaming in New York, I will be covering London, what happened in London, and what's moved, why it didn't move, why not, and with the news, if any news, then I'll move into New York. Okay, okay, guys, thanks for viewing, and all the best, and good luck. Cheers.